Okay, drop my phone. It's all good. Nope, wrong way. Sorry, guys. Spin you around again. Let's try this again. Ta-da. Here is the piece I've been working on lately. It's a canvas panel. I guess we're going to have to turn it this way. I don't know why the camera's being weird, but whatever. Okay, so it's a canvas panel. And then we have the Dragonfly Glaze from Folk Art. It's a top coat. They have it in several different kinds. I've only been able to find it on Amazon so far. This one goes from red to violet to blue. It's a color shift with like a glitter. This is what it looks like. Right there. It looks white with glitter, but then you get the extra colors. So I have some resin. I have 10 cc's of resin mixed up. This is Stone Coat Countertops Art Coat. It's a little colder here today, so it didn't mix quite as clear, but it's very well mixed. And then we're just going to add some of this Dragon Glaze to it. It'll come down from the top. Not much, because you want about a 1/10. And I'm going to mix that in. Scrape the edges and the bottom. It's a top coat, so it's supposed to dry kind of clear with the sheen. We're going to hope it does, because I've spent quite a bit of time on this piece. But I guess we're just going to kind of see how it goes. So I'm just going to put some on here. And then help it around and see if I need more. Let's see. I've got a foam brush. Let's do that. Let's just take a regular foam brush and just move it around. Foam brushes work with regular top coats. I've never done it with resin, but hey, always a first. Make sure I get full coverage. I'll go back over some places. I've also never done resin on a canvas panel before either. So I'm hoping it keeps it flat and it doesn't end up making it tilt or crinkle or bend. Okay, now I'm just going to go back and touch up the edges and then places that I can tell don't have resin. I'm at an angle over here so I can kind of see. We can always put another coat. It says to let the coat dry for 24 hours if you're doing one coat, but it says if you're going to do multiple coats, to let them dry for 20 to 30 minutes between coats. It says cures in 24 hours. For a more dramatic effect, apply 3 or more coats. Let dry 2 hours between coats. So yeah, 2 hours, not 20 minutes. I was supposed to say. But it, you know, that's just using it as a regular top coat and not with resin. So I don't know. I would probably have to let the resin completely cure before I could add another coat. So I can see the glitter. I can't really see like the color changing thing yet, but there's like a glob of white right there. We want to just move off. So we'll let it cure and see how it does, but I'm excited to see what it does. And I do have a little bit left. So I'll probably move this while I've got you guys here. And we'll pull out one of the molds let's see, let's just do the butterfly mold. I can actually bring you guys closer for this one. I won't need that. And let's just fill it up. I think I have enough for this big one here. I'm just going to kind of pour it in the middle and let it kind of flow as it will. And then I'm just going to pick it up and tap it so that it fills in all the edges. There's still some space down here that needs filled. Pull it so that it fills in all those little edges. I'm going to torch it and then I'll add a little bit more of the resin to the top so that it helps fill in that area there. It'll be interesting to see how this does. There's a little bit more resin in here. So let's just add it to the top. It's bubbled up a little, but I think as it cures, when it starts to do, it'll be fine. Because they tend to sink as it cures. There might even be enough here for this teeny, teeny, tiny one. I can drop it in there without getting it everywhere. Not really. Okay, there's more in the cup, but I want to pull this and squish it and kind of make sure it gets in those sections. I can always sand off anything that's left bubbled up over afterwards, because it's definitely bubbled up. I'm going to tap it in again, just like I did with the first one. And I'm just going to take this and kind of pull over and pull all that excess off. I just dripped it in there, but I'm just going to pull the excess off of that little one because there was quite a bit there. Okay, so we'll let those cure. And because it's a silicone where I pulled that over, I'll be able to pull it all off. It's not going to stick and prevent it from coming off. Do the same thing right there. Must have dropped that there. Okay, so we're going to let those cure and we will come back in about 24 to 48 hours and look at that and check on that canvas panel and see what it looks like. And hopefully everything looks really good. I hope you guys enjoyed this really short live.